The INFJ personality type craves deep and meaningful friendships. However, these can be tough to come by. Today I'm going to give you 4 reasons why people don't want to be friends with INFJs. If you're an INFJ, stay tuned to the end because I have a big announcement. Number 1. Most people don't like the truth. INFJs stand for their beliefs strongly, and they find great fairness, justice, and comfort in truth. Sitting in a coffee shop, listening to a friend open up to them about their truest fears, their wildest dreams, and how they might better their life sounds like a fantastic evening to an INFJ. They simply can't imagine why others wouldn't want to get their true feelings and emotions out in the open so that they could begin to work on their weaknesses, make better decisions, and ultimately better their lives. The truth is the first step to betterment for an INFJ, and they are ready to help you unlock your potential. Unfortunately, most people dislike the truth, and INFJs are honest and straightforward about what they perceive, both in the world and in others. Because INFJs are idealists at heart, they want to believe that everyone, and even the world itself, is honest. They simply can't imagine that the world around them would blatantly lie or deceive. One of the reasons INFJs are so good with people and are able to counsel them so well is because we can read people like books. Facial expressions, body language, subtle changes in voice. We pick up on all these things subconsciously. However, because of this amazing gift, we also sense lies and dishonesty quickly and efficiently. And we hate few things more than people who lie, deceive, and hurt others for their own gain. And we would never have one of these untruthful people for a friend. Again, don't be surprised if the INFJ steps in and calls out the perpetrator in these situations, whether they're a friend or not. Often, it's not even a choice. It's an automatic reaction to call out these dishonest and abusive people for their unjust, illogical, and downright evil behavior. Many of us have called out friends, family members, or acquaintances. If you're an INFJ, comment below and tell me about a time that you called out someone in your life for dishonest, deceitful, or abusive behavior. Number 2, INFJs are looking for deep, meaningful friendships. INFJs love nothing more than to sit down and to discuss deep topics that affect society and the world. Sitting by a crackling fire with a good friend discussing the meaning of life and the happenings of the world sounds like a dream come true to the INFJ. INFJs desire emotionally intimate friendships, and they are looking for people who will be vulnerable and honest with them. And quite frankly, this scares most people to death. The sad truth is that most people are afraid of opening up emotionally to another person. But the INFJ craves someone who will connect with them and allow them to finally open up and share their innermost thoughts. And boy, are there a lot of them. Of course, the INFJ will do the same in return for their friends. But as we said, most people have zero desire to express their emotions. That means that most people don't want the emotional intimacy and closeness that the INFJ has to offer them, even though it would benefit them greatly. INFJs want a friend to be transparent and honest. They want you to be authentic with them. And sadly, most people put up a fake front or keep conversation limited to small talk. So when the INFJ starts to go into topics that interest them, they end up being way too deep for most people. That means the other person often runs for the hills, leaving the INFJ alone and feeling misunderstood. If this video is helping you, consider hitting the like button and subscribing to the INFJ Circle. Number 3. Most people aren't looking for progress and self-improvement. INFJs dream about sitting down with a friend and helping them learn a new skill, hobby, or fact that will change their life. They are understanding and see so much potential in the people they interact with. They love to reach out and help others improve and grow. While INFJs are natural teachers and love to help their friends improve their lives, many of the people they seek to befriend want to remain with the status quo. INFJs are on a constant quest to improve themselves and to improve others. If you've ever wondered why there are so many INFJs online researching Myers-Briggs Personality Types, this is one of the major reasons why. But most people aren't seeking constant self-improvement. And in fact, many people just seek to pass the time or reminisce about the past. The INFJ sees this as a waste of precious time. So they will encourage this person to improve their life and give them strategies and tactics to do so. INFJs see a potential champion in everyone, and they really believe the other person can make the changes necessary to be great. And many people simply cannot stand that. They will run away from the INFJ to get away from the pressure. Number 4. The INFJ's standards for what qualifies as a friend is higher than most people's. Some people may meet someone a couple of times casually and be willing to call them their good friend. INFJs see this as an acquaintance at best and have much higher standards for friendship. We really want to get to know someone before we slap the label of good friend on them. In the words of Khalil Gibran, Friendship is always a sweet responsibility, never an opportunity. INFJs want to be around someone who has a high emotional IQ or EQ. In other words, they want their friends to be able to see things from other people's perspectives and not make harsh, quick judgments. INFJs aren't looking for shallow acquaintance friendships with nothing more than a common interest or two going for them. They want someone who's loyal and who wants a deeper relationship, someone who will stick by their side through the good and the bad. INFJs need a friend who will understand their personality and their need to be alone from time to time. They need someone who will give them freedom to be themselves and who will love them for who they are. The truth is that most people are too self-centered to listen to others, and the INFJ needs someone who will listen. They want a friend who will give them their full attention. People who act distracted with their phone or social media during a conversation may eventually get called out by an INFJ. In addition, most people don't like it when one of their friends has something good happen in their lives, something like getting a promotion or a new car. The INFJ needs someone with a heart that will be glad when they prosper, and in turn, someone who will mourn with them in difficult times. In other words, INFJs have standards of common decency for their friends. What seems like common courtesy to the INFJ is often seen as an insurmountable task to most potential friends. That means they'll leave the INFJ high and dry after they get to know them. While INFJs should be open-minded and they should try not to be too perfectionistic in relationships, they should also refuse to settle for bad friendships and poor relationships. More harm than good comes from getting close to bad friends and associates. INFJs certainly dislike inauthentic behavior and desire true, deep connections in their lives. If you are looking for a more meaningful connection in your life, I'd like to announce the INFJ Circle Facebook group. This is a private group where INFJs can get to know one another and can get help with specific issues and events in their lives. Finally, a place us INFJs can learn, grow, and belong. The link to this private group is in the description of this video, or just search for the INFJ Circle on Facebook. Ask to join and I'll let you right in. And if you'd like to know the single fastest way to improve your INFJ life, watch this video next.